Hey, what's up you guys? It's currently 10 a.m. right now. I'm ready for the gym, and today what I'm going to be showing you is Gokuflex's Saiyan Army bodybuilding program. So today consists of just the day one, so it's going to be pure upper body power, starting with the compound movement of bench. So I'm going to be showing you guys from day to day how to get through this program and my variations of it, because I don't follow it straight through. And I've been on this program for about a little bit over half a year now, and I just keep going over the cycle again and again and again. And although that may not be the best idea, I am eventually thinking of switching to Steve Cook's program to test it out. So what I'm going to be showing you guys on my channel is just variations of various YouTubers' bodybuilding programs. Alright, so I got my pre-workout ready, all shaken up, and let's go. Alright guys, so we're here now, and as you can see, I go to Michigan State, and here's my gym. So as you can see here, my gym is pretty empty right now, as it is winter break. Everyone's going home, everyone's studying abroad, and all those factors. So what I'm going to be doing here is just a couple sets of curls for warm-ups, no weights or anything, just the bar. And even though it's not a heavy curl day or anything, it warms up my joints so I can get ready for the heavy compound movements. So here I'm just doing a little bit of benching with the barbell, and then right here I am just putting 135 on just to get my body even more ready for the heavier ones, because today I'm going to be going up to 165 max. It is 70% of my maximum, which is 225. You can find out all my maximums and my current events on my Instagram page if you check it out. I'll link it below on the description box. So here I'm setting up 165, and a lot of times I would just go up to 185 or even 195. It really depends on the day. I usually do variations of this program, and sometimes I do a pyramid, but today, just for the sake of the video, I'm going to be following the program exactly how it is. So just 4 sets of 6, pretty light, not too bad, and I think it's more for aesthetics as it is a bodybuilding program. And here's a different kind of angle just for you guys to see. And I'm sorry I don't have a tripod yet, so it's kind of difficult to really get the angles of all of my workouts. So here we drop another 20% of that 70% you were doing just to really get those fibers going. You want to break those fibers with just a lot of reps, and that's how you get aesthetics on your chest. So as you can see, I'm just using a simple barbell here. We're switching on to TBar rows, just a handle grip and a couple of 25-pound plates. And I use the 25-pound plates just because I can get a better squeeze on my back. It gives me more space to work with. And basically, I'm starting off with 1 plate, and I work my way all the way up to 6 plates at a time. But here, I'm just going to do 5 plates max. And the reason why I only do pyramids is because I just feel better with squeezing my back, working my way up, really tearing those muscle fibers, and then working my way down just to get the aesthetics in. And I believe that's a better variation than what Matt Keto has. So it's just my form. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but it's just something I like to do, and it's my variation of it. Make sure you guys drink a lot of water, because this program is pretty intense, especially the way I use it. I kind of rush my workouts. I only get between 30 seconds to 2 minutes max on my rests, depending on what I do, because I'm really impatient. So just make sure you get that water in so you stay hydrated and you're ready for the next set. So here I'm gonna do 5 plates, and as you can see, I'm kind of struggling. It's been like 4 days out from the gym, and it's a really bad excuse, but I'm just weak today, I guess. Now we're moving on to shoulder presses, just 4 sets of 10. As you can see here, I'm using 60-pound weights, and I've basically struggled with shoulders my whole life, and it's one of my weakest points, but I worked my way all the way up to 60. I believe my max would be probably around 70, 75. I've never really tested out on maxing on these shoulder presses, because one time I was doing these presses and my shoulder gave out and my arm sort of snapped back, and I couldn't really do anything else for a while after that. Took a really long break off of that, and now I'm just more careful with it than trying to show off how strong I am. So for these shoulder presses, just get all the way up to the top. You don't have to touch your plates or anything. Just get down to a 90-degree angle and go back up. and you should be all set to go from there. Just do 4 sets of 10, really light and simple. Next here we have some weighted pull-ups, and to be honest with you guys, I don't like using weights with my pull-ups. I usually just use my body weight so I can get more of a squeeze in. I feel like with weights it's a lot more difficult to get up to the point where it matters the most, which is the squeeze. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to be using 2 25-pound plates, and I guess it doesn't feel too bad since it's been a while, just my body's not used to it anymore. And here we're going to be moving on to some weighted dips. I'm going to be using just a single 45-pound plate, not too heavy, just for 6 to 8 reps. A couple sets here and then, depending on how I feel. And today I felt decent, so I just went to do, I think it was 3 sets, but possibly 4, I forgot. And it just felt really good. My joints didn't hurt too much, so that was a good thing for today. So here's another angle of my weighted dips, and if you don't like using the plate because it makes you move around a lot, just go ahead and switch to a dumbbell. It's exactly the same. So a little tip on the weighted dips: if you can't do them, that's alright, because it took me forever to get them. And basically what you want to do is just let your body weight drop you to the floor and then just push straight up. You don't have to do any angle, you don't have to think about pushing with your wrist or with anything. Just push straight up and you should be fine. And it takes a lot of time. It took me about a month to be able to do like 6 to 8 max, and it was really difficult, especially when you're a beginner and you can't even bench that much. That'll definitely be another factor of why you can't do it. So just keep on practicing, you'll get it eventually. Seriously guys, look how empty the gym is. It's been an hour or so and it's still empty. And I go to Michigan State, so a lot of people went home over break, which is a good thing I guess, because when New Year's comes, everyone's gonna be here. It's gonna be packed, it's gonna be hard to film, but I'll do what I can. So as you can see, we're all the way up to the dumbbell curls now, and I don't like doing the traditional day 1 5 sets of 5 in this program. Instead I do 3 sets of 10 or 3 sets of 15, just to really fatigue my arm, and I feel like I get a better squeeze in just because I'm that more tired. And here's another angle of my arm. You don't really want to sway your body too much. As you can see, I'm doing a little bit. You really just want to focus on that bicep. So next we're moving on to the reverse pec deck flies as our last workout of the day, and these never felt natural to me, but when I slowed them down and just really got the squeeze in, they felt a lot better. So as I mentioned before, I do my own variations of this bodybuilding program, and I believe I can make my own workout, but this program is just so good that I just like to stick with it. So if you guys like my video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for more. And also check out Gokuflex's channel. He has some really good content and some great tips that'll help your bodybuilding journey. So thanks again guys for checking out my video. This is just day 1 of the program. I'll have day 2 up as soon as possible, and it is just lower hypertrophy, so squats, leg press, etc. I'll see you guys.